Que pasa YouTube? Finally guys, they are here, the Durham Dredagon shirts. We also have hoodies, long sleeves, and zip-up jackets. A link to those will also be down in the description. Now we do have to sell 50, so if you guys would like to support the Durham Dredagons further by copying one of these shirts, then make sure to go check out the link in the description. So thank you to everybody who will hopefully be getting one. And let's go Durham Dredagons! Yeah, pasa YouTube, 6 Foot Hacks here. Got for you guys today another Showdown live. This time it's going to be in RU. I apologize if the lighting's a little bit weird. Hopefully I look fine. Also, for those of you who have been with me for a while, you guys may have remembered this shirt. It says "Bros Before Hoos." I kind of thought it would be nice to kind of wear it for the live. Just a little blast from the past. But yeah, I used to wear this back in the day. But we are doing RU now. I don't know how I feel about RU. I really don't like RU, to be honest. I do need to play it more. It's just nothing in the tier really catches my eye. That's why, to be honest, I don't really care too much about the suspect test for Alomomomomola. Like, honestly, I don't even see why it should be suspect tested. I feel like it's not really that big of an issue, because I feel like most teams do have a grass type or a solid electric type to kind of deal with it, and even if it's not one-shotted, it's not really doing much back to you. I guess Scald kind of hurts, but I don't know, again, like, I haven't played too much RU, so this is just kind of foolish knowledge, I guess, maybe to somebody who does play RU a lot, but this is just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about the Alomomomomola RU suspect test. Do you agree with it, or do you think it's dumb? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, this is not my team. This is a pretty cool team I got off of the RMT section from Smogon, because again, don't play much RU, but I did want to play it. We have Choice Banded Sawk, which I thought was pretty cool because I've not seen or used Sawk since it was NU. Actually, this is kind of ironic, because for those of you who may have missed my Week 8 UCL match, which a link to that is down in the description. Spoiler alert, there's always stuff in the description in every video, so yeah, just check them out. But Sawk put in a lot of work against us in this week's UCL match. And actually, for those of you who don't know, for Week 9 we are facing the one and only Joey Pokey-Aim, so I definitely think you guys will want to watch that. I'm getting prepared for that, and I'm pretty confident that we can hopefully win. No, we are gonna win. I'm very confident we can win. So yeah, we have Choice Banded Sawk along with Choice Banded Flygon. Another set that I thought was pretty cool, because you normally see Flygon being Choice Scarf. We have defensive Slowking here. Calm Mind would be kind of nice, but Signal Beam does have its benefits, I suppose. Beyonce, I thought this was a pretty cool name. Beyonce the Deontay. Or is it Beyonce the Deontay? I think that's how it was. Yeah, Beyonce the Deontay. This is a pretty cool nickname, I think. I'm really not a huge fan of Deontay. I never really, I don't know. I feel like it has too many weaknesses, but hopefully it'll prove me wrong. We have Tech. I think that's how you pronounce it, Tech or Tech, from One Piece, the Sneasel, because Sneasel is sneaky and so is Tech. And this thing is a monster house, and so is, I actually really like Blackbeard in One Piece. I'm really hoping to see more of him in the upcoming chapters and episodes. And yeah, that's really it, guys. This is a quick run through of the team. Let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, so this dude has an Ambipom and a Typhlosion. I never really see Colwitzer, so I'm gonna assume this is either Specs or Assault Vested, most likely. Looking at leads, probably just the Ambipom or the Bayonet. That wouldn't be too bad. So I guess Slowking wouldn't be too bad of a lead if he does lead Ambipom. I could also just switch directly into Slowking. Well, actually, I don't think Deontay would be a bad lead, because I don't think he should be able to knock us out in any one hit. So yeah, I think I'm going to lead Deontay and go ahead and put the timer on and see what he wants to lead with. If he has Dark Pulse on Clawwitzer, that is going to be a little bit annoying. Electros could be a bit of a nuisance, depending on what kind of set it is, but as soon as we get rid of either Aromatisse or Electros, we can just spam Choice Banded Flygon stab moves pretty freely. So yeah, I'm trying to wait to see what he's gonna want to click as a lead, but he's not. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're here. So he does lead Bayonet. Okay, so it's a good thing I didn't lead Slowking like I wanted to. The only issue with this is that he could taunt us. I think he's faster than us. Should I Diamond Storm or just Moonblast? He's either going to taunt or Will-O-Wisp, I think. I don't think he would Will-O-Wisp. I think he would definitely just go for the taunt. So I think I'm just going to have to stay in here and Moonblast and just start chipping away at this Bayonet. It is going to be a little bit annoying because we don't have Lumberry on Sneasel. And we don't have Lumberry on anything. But if it does have Destiny Bond, it could very well be taking down a Pokemon with us. So we are going to have to play around that. But he is going to switch actually directly into the Clawitzer. Okay. He's not gonna Dark Pulse here. No, I'm pretty positive that he's not gonna want to Dark Pulse. Okay, so blew my nose. We're back. He ended up going for Scald as we switched directly into Samson. If we had Calm Mind here, this is where we could go for. The only problem is that he could potentially be Assault Vested and outspeed us here. So I kind of want to switch into Venusaur. Cause what would he switch in here? Either Electros or Aromatisse. So he's going to Dark Pulse or switch out into Aromatisse or Electros, I'm pretty sure. So he stayed in. He is Assault Vest as that does... Oh, he's Life Orb. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I am dumb. Okay then, so that kind of sucks. He doesn't really have a switch into this. Should I Synthesis? No, because then I would be pretty low at that point. So I think I just have to Sludge Bomb here. I could Leaf Storm, but I don't know. If that does bait in Aromatisse, that wouldn't be too bad because we can Synthesis on it. I mean, regardless though, we're going to be forced out here, I think. As he actually brings in an Electros. Okay. This is Assault Vest, obviously. Do I want the Synthesis here? This is pretty much a free Synthesis. And I can see how much a Flamethrower will potentially do to us. There is also the chance he could predict us to switch. If Bayonet drops, then we can Poison Jab spam, I think. Because nothing really is going to switch into an Adamant Poison Jab, I think, coming from Sawk. So he's going to go for the Flamethrower. Duh! What? Why? Why? Okay, so this is really annoying. I guess I just bring in Sneasel here. Like the combination of Bayonet plus Aromatisse is stopping my two banded users, and now I lost the one Mon that could take both of them on. That's really annoying. Can I pursue? Is he gonna switch? No, I'm gonna knock off. I mean, regardless, knockoff is my best play here. He doesn't have a switch in. It lived. What? This is not going good at all. Okay, so I guess I just overestimated the power of Sneasel, or underestimated the bulk of Electros. Regardless though, it crit Venusaur and destroyed Sneasel. It finally drops, which is pretty great. I don't know what I bring in here. I guess I bring in Sawk. If I bait in Bayonet, I may just stay in and go for knockoff to try and get rid of it. He could bring in Ambipom, but we still have Deontay. He could bring in Aromatisse. I don't know how much Aromatisse will take from a Poison Jab. See, we are Choice Banded. Aromatisse, are you defensive? Wow, that's a lot of damage. So if we can get off a little bit of damage on this, we should be able to knock it out. So he does end up bringing this in. I'm going to switch directly into Deontay here and hope to try and get up rocks. As he Moonblast does absolutely nothing to us, so I am going to take this chance to get up Stealth Rocks here. He will not be able to stop us. This means that now Deontay will be taking residual damage and he won't be able to safely switch in to anything. But now that we got rid of Electros, we can freely spam Earthquake with Flygon, so that's pretty great. As he ends up bringing in the Clawitzer here, that was a little bit obvious, but it's not too big of an issue. The problem now is, what do I switch in? I could make a pretty risky play into Flygon. We do have the Culber Berry on Slowking though. I don't know, I think Slowking is still a safe play here. As he does just go for Scald. Does a nice little chunk of damage to us. Now we are starting to really wear him down here. I think after Stab, Scald is stronger than Signal Beam. So I could just go for Scald here. I really lose nothing in doing so. And as long as he doesn't flinch us, that should be fine. I could also try and switch into Sawk, I suppose. But hey, we're not going to try and do that. As luckily we don't get flinched. We don't even get the burn. Nah. That's fine. We don't really need Slowking at this point, honestly. So if for some reason he misses a move, or he does that, I don't know why he did that. Maybe he thought we would switch. Okay, so I guess that's kind of understandable, but no, I get to keep Slowking now, so that's actually kind of good because we have a Death Fodder and we have another answer to Typhlosion. Here again, if we were Calm Mind, we could beat this 1v1. I could just switch into Deontay here. He has no safe switch into a Diamond Storm, and I can just Toxic anything. Most likely what he'll try to do is fodder off Clawitzer to get a free switch into something to be able to deal with Deontay. As he decides to actually switch into the Ambipom, okay. We should be able to easily take a low kick, I want to say. Although we're specially defensive, I think, right? Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. See, I'm not a huge fan of Deontay, so I don't know these calcs. And don't use this. That does nothing. Wow, okay, so I thought that would be doing way more damage to us, and I can just click Diamond Storm here. So he could just go for the Fake Out, that's fine. As long as he doesn't have like Seed Bomb or something, we should be fine, I think. Yeah. I find it funny how Fake Out does more than Low Kick. So I'm just gonna Diamond Storm here. I lose nothing in doing so. I could try and Toxic, I guess, but really there's no reason for me to do that. Clawitz is pretty much dead at this point, and nothing is going to safely switch into this Diamond Storm. So, yeah, Deontay already game 1, proving that it has its niches in this tier. I'm guessing he predicted Moonblast. No. I mean, honestly, Typhlosion wasn't doing anything so long as we had Flygon. I mean, half our team walls Typhlosion, so it wasn't doing anything this match regardless. So he fodders off the Clawitzer finally. He could bring in the Aromatisse, I guess, but in the long run we are going to be able to stall that out, I think. Nothing that he has left should be able to one-shot Deontay. He could try bring in Bayonet. That would be a little bit annoying, but then I can just go ahead and Moonblast it and then go from there. And if we can get rid of this, then we no longer have to worry about it, which is going to be really, really great. So Moonblasting here I think is definitely the best play for us to do, because there's no real reason to Toxic if he may have Taunt. He may just Will-O-Wisp even, and I think Moonblast should be doing enough damage to where we don't have to Toxic it. So he is going to go for the knockoff, does a nice 11% to us. That is about a 2-hit KO. So yeah, that's pretty good in my book. And honestly, we can just leave in Deontay here. Yeah, Slowking. Well, no, I don't know. Hold on. Should I stay in? Well, too late now. Oh, wow, that does nothing. Okay, so I should be able to save Deontay is what I'm thinking. See, this kind of sucks because I don't think Toxic will knock him out. I'm going to Toxic here. If he wants to try and Destiny Bond, potentially. Oh, he Will-O-Wisps. Okay. So Toxic is able to knock him out as we are now burned, which kind of sucks. We can still keep Deontay around though for that Ambipom, which is really great. He could try and bring in Aromatisse here, but honestly I'll probably just fodder off Slowking, and then the combination of Sawk plus Flygon should be able to beat it. So he ends up switching directly into the Ambi Palm. He is definitely just going to go for the fake out. There's really no reason for him to not do it. As I could just fodder off Slow King here, which is what I think I'm going to end up doing. As he unfortunately gets crit. I don't know if that crit really matters or not. Flygon. I could just bring in Flygon here, I think. Actually, no. Sawk has its Sturdy intact. Okay, so I'm going to bring in Sawk here and just click Poison Jab. We do still have Sturdy intact. So any move he goes for will not be able to knock us out, and then we will be able to knock him out in return. So that, I believe, is going to be the victory in our favor, guys, because there's no way that he should be able to win. I guess maybe he could try and Wish Protect with Aromatisse. He doesn't even bring us down to Sturdy. Sawk. Cesaro coming through. For those of you who get the nickname, then that's dope. Yeah, Aromatisse is just going to come in. He can either Moonblast or try and Wish Protect, but then he risks us poisoning him, and then he's going to be in range of Poison Jab, and just, yeah, there's really no reason for us to have to worry about that. As he is, I guess, going to try and Wish Protect here. No, nope. Because now Choice Band of Flygon can come in, click Earthquake, and that is going to be the victory. So yeah, guys, pretty solid first game. Let's go get another one. Wait. Why? There's literally... Why do people do this? You gained nothing. And then you get critted. Let's get another game. Alright, guys, so we got the second battle here, and this dude has a pretty solid looking team, I would say. Dugtrio could be a little bit annoying for Deontay. Look, so Typhlo, actually no, as long as we have Slow King, which I changed up to T-Wave, it should be fine. Looking at leads, Sneasel, I think, actually isn't too bad of a lead. He could lead, he wouldn't lead Spiritomb, I think. Actually, Venusaur isn't too bad of a lead. But no, if he leads Bronzong, that could be a little annoying. I think I'll lead Sneasel. I think Sneasel is our best lead going into this match. Nothing really looks like a dedicated lead outside of Bronzong, but if he leads with that, then we just trap it, or we just knock off. I mean, he has no switch into knock off regardless, so yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is absolutely amazing. So if I was a man here, I would Pursuit, but I lose nothing and just knock offing. I doubt that he's Cobra Berry. Oh, what? It lived. Hello? If I was banded. If I was banded, it would have died. Was that a roll? I don't know. Hold on. I feel like that was a roll. I really feel like that was a roll. That wasn't a... Well, okay, so it was a roll. There was only an 18% chance to knock it out. Okay. That's still annoying. He ends up bringing this in. I'm just going to Ice Shard here. We're still Life Orbed. So this is going to do a lot of... It brought it down to its sash. Hello. I guess we just U-turn here. We could U-turn into Beyonce, the Deontay. Another play would actually be to just Earthquake, actually. Because, I mean, nothing he switches in is going to take an Adamant... Not an Adamant, but it's not going to take a Banded Earthquake. And then we may just bait him to bring in the Jellicent. In which case, we could try and bring in Venusaur. Because he also doesn't have a safe switch into Venusaur. I don't care if he has a Typhlosion. You're going to be taking a lot of damage. So, what I'm thinking about doing is just Earthquaking here instead of U-turning. Because if I U-turn into, let's say, Slow King, that baits in his two Dark types or Jellicent. If I bring in Deontay, that baits in the Jellicent. I guess in which case I could Toxic Jellicent. Actually, maybe that wouldn't be too bad. Or we bait in the... No, he wouldn't bring in Spiritomb. Okay, so I could U-turn in theory. So it's, do I want to bring in Jellicent? Which is more than likely what he's going to end up bringing in regardless. So I think I'll U-turn here. That did a lot. So I was not expecting reversal there. As that's actually kind of annoying because now we may not take a hit from the Absol. So if necessary, I'm going to have to defog away Stealth Rock so Sawk's Sturdy can be intact. And he also now knows that we're banded. So he does end up bringing in the Jellicent as I expected. Okay, so this kind of sucks because I can't just defog now. Do I want to get rid of rocks? Toxicking this regardless though is still pretty good for us, I think. I'm going to stay in here and Toxic first. As he ends up going... That did nothing. I thought that would do like 40 or 50%. Okay, so yeah, Deontay really proving me wrong that it is a huge threat in this tier. So what I could do now is actually just get up rocks. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is get up rocks here. Yeah, we should be fine. I think we should be fine. Absol, yeah, okay, so Absol could be a bit of an issue still. Well, no, so as long as we keep the Culber Berry on Slowking, we should be fine, actually. Yeah, we should be fine, we should be fine. So, I'm going to switch out here. I really wanted to get a rocks and just Toxic this Jellicent. Luckily, we are not getting burned, so I'm going to go ahead and just switch on now into a Venusaur here, and then put him in a bit of a tough scenario. As he taunts, okay. I'm not sure what he thought we would do there. Should I just knock off? If I knock off a potential Specs on Typhlosion, that's pretty great. Scarf is pretty great too. Plus, I don't think Sludge Bomb will knock out Typhlosion if it switches in. We are not, we're not Life Orb. This is why I don't mind if Venusaur gets burned, because we have Synthesis as well. No, we are timid, senor. So Sludge Bomb does 50 to... No, does 48 to 55. So he is going to be living, and then we just put him in Blaze range. So that could actually really hurt. So yeah, knock off here is not a bad play at all. I think it's the better play to do, actually. As he stays in. He's going to Willow. Okay. So we are burned. I really want to say Sludge Bomb would just knock this out now. Sludge Bomb, 15 to 17. Okay, so no, it won't quite finish him off. Well, let's see. Did knockoff do 25, 29? So yeah, he could just be the regular spread. So we have to Leaf Storm, I think. Okay. I really didn't think he would stay in here. I thought he would just switch out. I mean, it's fine. Venusaur was just pretty much taking on Jellicent and Spiritomb. If I don't Sludge Bomb here, he could Synthesis. That's the issue. So I think I'm just going to Leaf Storm here as much as I don't want to. This is probably the play I should have done originally, because then we wouldn't have got burned. But I thought he would switch out. Oh! Please don't miss! Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the threat is gone! Ah! Oh! Wow! Wow! Would Sludge Bomb have knocked that out? Sludge Bomb may have knocked it out. No, okay, so Sludge Bomb wouldn't have knocked it out, but Leaf Storm just nuked it. Okay, so that's really good. Absolute could have been an issue. Absolute could have been an issue. I can still say Venusaur. I don't really want to switch directly into Slowking, though, is the thing. Do I need Deontay? Not really. I guess he could try and switch into Jellicent, but my play would be to most likely bring in Deontay, because it doesn't matter if he doubles. Yeah, we should be fine. Oh, he has Eruption. Okay. So, fun fact, Eruption is actually still stronger than Fire Blast after one turn of Stealth Rocks. So, it's actually not a bad play that he went straight for Eruption and not straight for Fire Blast. So, what I can do here is just sack this off. Maybe we can dodge dodge the Eruption, but no, we cannot. If I bring in Slowking, that gives his Jellicent a free slack off, a free recover potentially, and he is most likely timid as well, so we could risk a speed tie. Do I really want to do that at this point? Not really. I mean, timer's running down. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in Flygon here, and I think we just have to risk the speed tie. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I Outrage or Earthquake, I think. So if he wins it, that would really suck. But he literally loses nothing in doing so. Hello, I made my move. Okay, so we win the speed tie there, unless he was modest. And we get rid of the Typhlosion. So the reason why I went for Outrage over Earthquake is because Outrage still I'm pretty sure Outrage still would have knocked it out, and then Outrage also hits this Spiritomb a lot harder than Earthquake would have. So yeah, I really lose nothing in just clicking Outrage here. He may just Shadow Sneak or Sucker Punch anyways. No, he doesn't. He tricks. What? Okay then. I mean, that's fine. He's locked into Bandit Sucker Punch now. That's kind of cool, I guess. But Sawk is going to be able to come in here. We can just click knock off and knock this out. And I do believe that is going to be the victory in our favor. So two pretty solid games there, I think. Well, for me being low ladder, those were two pretty decent games. But yeah, I'm really liking this team. So I may give RU a bit more time. It may ladder some. But yeah. Let me know if you guys would like to see more RU lives, because like I said, I don't know, I'm a little bit iffy on RU. I mean, there are some cool Pokemon, but at the same time, it's just, I don't really know what I want to use, and I guess that's just maybe because I don't know the tier well enough. So I guess if I play it more, I will learn it more, and then maybe I'll find things I like. Like Deontay, I really thought Deontay wasn't going to do anything. Like, I thought it was just going to come in, get a rocks, and die. No, it's been putting in work. So yeah, pretty solid second game. Let's get another one. Alright, so this team is gross. Another Absol. Another Mega Bayonet as well. What could he lead with? Honestly, why is Venusaur just an amazing lead against his team? Unless he leads with that. Okay. That's actually pretty annoying. I have to switch here. I don't want to risk a speed tie. I really don't. I really don't. As he goes for that did 18%. What? That is too much damage. So what he may do here is just switch out into Toad. Another move would be to maybe try and Thunder Punch. But he's not going to stay in. So I'm going to double here into Venusaur. As he actually brings in Registeel. I could have doubled into maybe Sawk. Sawk, I guess, could have put some pressure on him. It's fine though. We're just going to knock off the Registeel's leftovers here. Just weakening it for the match, as he does end up getting up the rocks. Would he just T-Wave? I don't want to stay in here because he can just T-Wave, pretty much. So I think what I'm going to do is bring in Flygon. He has no switch-ins to a Choice Banded Earthquake. How much is Granbull taking? Oh, that's doing nothing. I just really want to defog here. I'm gonna defog here, I think. Oh, he stays in. What? Why would you stay in? I don't understand that. I don't know why he would stay in there. Okay. I mean, I guess maybe he thought we would U-turn? Or he could have predicted defog. That wouldn't have been a bad play, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't have stayed in there. That was a pretty nice play on his part, though. That was pretty ballsy, I think. Because Earthquake just would have nuked this. And then we could have defogged on Toad, maybe. So he could still think that we're choiced. Damn it. I'm gonna close combat here. He could expect us to overpredict again. Ah, no, he just... I wanted to Poison Jab there. That... Wow. That's resisted. I guess I can just bring in Deontay here to try to get up rocks. I should have Poison Jab there. My mind was telling me to Poison Jab. Earthquake also wouldn't have been a bad play either. But it's fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and get up the rocks here. I mean, I can still just spam Earthquake against his team. I just need to weaken... I need to weaken Granbull a little bit more. As we do manage to get up rocks, he's going to end up bringing in the Toad. I should be able to just switch into Slowking. This kind of sucks because we don't have Psyshock. Like, we can literally not touch this Seismitoad. So he's going to go for the Hydro Pump. Okay, so it turns out that he's offensive. What? I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. Do we Fire Blast here? I'm going to slack off, I think. Ah, we could have Fire Blasted. So he ends up bringing back this giant nuisance. Well, no. No, because he could have Iron Head. Honestly, I think I can just spam Earthquake. The problem with this is that he can just Toxic Slowking, and I really don't want that. Venusaur does nothing to this Registeel either. And he probably has Iron Head for Deontay. I guess I just have to bring in Sawk here. That really looks like it's my best play, as much as I don't want to. Oh! He misses Toxic. Okay, so that's kind of huge. Should I just close combat again? No, I think I'm going to Earthquake here. Oh my lord, why? Ah! It's so fat. I love Registeel. Bruno. Bruno's the man. Ah! So, I should be able to just go for the Earthquake here again. Granbull isn't going to safely switch in. Him saving this doesn't really matter. This may still be a 2-hit KO. Oh, yes, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. His checks are getting weakened. The double bands are coming through. Unfortunately, though, rocks are still up. I kind of misplayed with Flygon there. I should have just Earthquaked. It's fine, though. It's fine, though. We are in a good scenario still. He ends up bringing in the Registeel that is just going to drop, which is really great. If we can bring in Sawk on Toad, we should get another KO. Medicham could potentially outspeed us. Because I'm pretty sure Medicham just run Jolly. I don't see why they would run Adamant. I mean, they're already strong enough. Although I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah, see, look, they would run Jolly. So, how much would Fake Out have done? It did about 18%, so he either got a high roll or he's adamant on Medicham. Okay, so he's got to be jolly by the way he brought it in. He's got to be jolly by the way he brought it in. He's just going to go for another fake out, I'm pretty sure. Do we need Sawk? I mean, Sawk would be nice to take down this Toad. Like, we get a free KO if we bring this in on Toad or Gramble. And I'm pretty sure he would have ran the calc to see if we were adamant or jolly. So he has to know that we're adamant. So I could just bring back in Slowking here. But would he Thunder Punch? No, I don't think he's going to Thunder Punch here. If he Thunder Punches here, he's a Lord. Okay, so he does just end up fake outing. And he is not adamant, so he is just jolly. Yeah, so he's jolly Life Orb Medicham. So what I could do here is just go for T-Wave is what I'm thinking. Worst case, he brings in Toad, which we live any hit from. And we just pair whatever he decides to bring in. He could sack off the Gramble. No, he does end up bringing in the Toad, however. So he knows that we have T-Wave and Slack off. If we had Heobel on Deontay, that would be pretty great. His only check to Sneasel is now weakened. What does he have to hit us with is the question. Where do you Earth Power? I'm going to slack off. I'm going to slack off here. So he did end up Earth Powering there. So I was thinking about switching into Venusaur, but I really didn't want to. I thought that was a little bit risky to do. So it was a good play for me to just stay in here and slack off. We are back up to a bit of higher HP than we were before. What I could do is try and Fire Blast. He could try and bring in Absol. Unfortunately though, Earth Power is a 2-hit KO, so I think I'm going to be forced to slack off here again. Yeah, because then we're put in a prediction game of do we switch on his Earth Power into Flygon, or does he predict that in Hydro Pump? But Venusaur can actually put in a lot of work against this team as well. Yeah, Venusaur can put in a lot of work still. Do I want to switch in Venusaur? If I switch in Venusaur here, we just get a free KO, I'm pretty sure. Because nothing is going to switch into a Leaf Storm, and he's probably just going to sack off the Gramble anyways. Because why would you want to keep it? Toad takes on Deontay, I suppose. And Gramble's the only thing stopping Flygon. So I think I'm going to make a bit of an aggressive switch into Venusaur here. We should chew an Earth Power. Yeah, so it only does 55%. As now we can just Leaf Storm. Or Synthesis actually wouldn't be a bad play either. Should I Synthesis? He's not going to stay in. And if he switches in the Gramble, we just Sludge Bomb regardless. So yeah, honestly, I don't think Synthesising here is a bad play at all. I think it's the better play because, yeah, he's going to be forced out anyways, and we get to keep Venusaur at a high amount of HP regardless. And now we're going to be at full HP because we can just click Sludge Bomb here and not really have to worry about anything he wants to bring in. Yes, he can save Gramble, I guess, if he wants to switch into Bayonet, but he's not going to. So his 2-mon stopping Choice Bandit Outrage have just been destroyed, which is really, really good for us. He definitely played that Registeel really good. He was able to keep up the rocks, but luckily it's not mattering too much as he ends up bringing in this giant threat. We do know that Sludge Bomb does not knock him out, so I think I have to Leaf Storm here as much as I don't want to. We do chew one Sucker Punch though, thanks to the fact that we are at full HP, and since we are timid, we outspeed him if he was jolly, and I think that's pretty much game. Now that he knows we're jolly, he knows that it's going to be a speed tie with the Medicham. Bayonet, I don't see Bayonet being too big of an issue, really. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing anything in this battle. Can I just leave in Venusaur? No, because he still has Toad, and I'd rather just one-shot Toad. Well, at the same time, oh, it doesn't matter, I guess. Doesn't matter. He's gonna Ice Punch. We do have Scald! As for Frozen Solid. That's annoying. I mean, he's not gonna Psycho Cut. If he cycle cuts here, he's a lord. He's a man. No, he high jumped. Come on, man. Doesn't matter. I mean, he could have bullet punch potentially. But hey, we have choice banded Flygon. Oh, my man's Flygon. It's just gonna come in. Something is dying. Goggles is about to get some blood on them goggles of his. Because we're knocking this out. We're knocking out Toad and we're knocking out Bayonet. So that just drops. He doesn't have the bullet punch because otherwise he should have gone for it, I think. He is going to bring in the Bayonet here. We may actually live a Shadow Sneak. I really want to say we can live a Shadow Sneak. Oh, doesn't matter. It just died. And then we get a 3-turn Outrage. He had a Steel type and a Fairy type. And we were able to break them down. And Flygon just come in. And just rip his team apart. Oh, that's beautiful. So yeah, guys, I think that was 3 pretty good games for a live. Hopefully y'all did enjoy it. Banded Flygon and Banded Sawk definitely putting in some work. Deontay, wow, I'm honestly surprised. I am honestly surprised. Deontay has definitely grown on me after this live. But yeah, guys, hopefully y'all did enjoy it. If you do want to use this team, a link to it should be down in the description, so check it out, guys. With that being said, make sure to leave a like. Let me know how you feel about Alomomomomola being suspect tested in the RU tier. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Later, everybody.